Hello and welcome. It's official. England's Euro 2020 campaign is about to get underway against Croatia at Wembley Stadium. Will football be coming home, or will it be another one of those stories where England fail another major tournament? We'll have to wait and see. But it's a big game. Team lineups are in. A bit of controversy with the England one. Pickford in goal, Walker, Stones, Mings and Trippier. Yeah, a right back at left back. When you've got two left backs in the squad, you've got Shaw and Chilwell, but they decided to go with a right back at left back, a bit of a bizarre one there. You've got Rice, Phillips, Mount, Sterling, Kane, the captain, and Foden, Croatia. You've got Livakovic, sorry for the pronunciation there, goal. Veselko, Vida, Kaleta Carr, Gvardio, Modric, the captain, Brozovic, Kovacic of Chelsea, Kramaric, who was once of Leicester City, Rebic, and Perisic. So this is going to be a big game. England-Croatia was a World Cup semi-final 2 years ago, and it's always a game that normally lives up to expectation. Give me, I had to clear my throat there. So this is going to be a big game today at Wembley. As the national anthems get underway with the Croatian national anthem. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below about these lineups, and will England go far this summer? How do you reckon they do? How do you reckon both sides would do, and who is your favourite for the tournament as well overall? For me, I personally think France will probably go on to win the title. They won the World Cup and the squad is pretty strong still, so I reckon they'll go all the way and win Euro 2020. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. Let's have a look at the lineups. Jamie Burgoyne said, yes, boys. That's just me today, but yeah. Welcome, Jamie. Thanks for watching today. What's your prediction for the game? Do you reckon England are going to win, or will your other team, Croatia, get the victory? I'm personally, as anyone that watches this knows, that I am ever the optimist, so I'm going for an England win, a 2-1 win for England myself, personally. As the national anthem, God Save the Queen, it's belted out around Wembley Stadium. England expects, England awaits. Let's just go through those lineups with you again. A goal for England is Jordan Pickford. A back four of Walker, Stones, Mings and Trippier. A holding two of Phillips and Rice, with Mount, Sterling and Foden behind Harry Kane. Up top, it looks like a 4-2-3-1 formation. You've got Henderson, Johnston, Shaw, Grealish, Henderson, Rashford, Cody, Calvert-Lewin, White, James, Saka and Bellingham making up the bench. So no place for Jadon Sancho, which is surprising. With Croatia, you've got, I'm just waiting for their lineup on the TV, you've got Livakovic, a back four of Veselko, Vida, Kaleta Carr and Gvardio, a midfield three of Modric, Brozovic and Kovacic, and a front three of Kramaric, once for Leicester, Rebic and Perisic. They've got Kalinic, Sluga, Vrkalov, Vlasic, Budimir, Patric, Skoric, Bajic, Petkovic, Juranovic, Bradrić and Ivanovic on the rest of the squad. I'll tell you what, mouthful there. Commentator talking about how Foden's hairstyle has been making the headlines. It proves how sad the British media is, really, if they care so much about someone's hairstyle. That makes a story. Oh, he looks like Gaza. Don't really care, mate. Glorious Wembley sunshine. Everyone takes the knee. Applause for everyone taking the knee on the fans today. And rightly so. And we're underway. England versus Croatia. Group D. Euro 2020. Will football be coming home? Or will England inevitably get knocked out in the quarterfinals? As Croatia charging forward here. No, England managed to snuff it out. Sterling in possession. To Trippier. And Mings in possession of the ball as well. Here we go. Jamie goes, says, if I join the prediction league, well, Jamie, I haven't got enough time to do everything, the sweepstakes work. Obviously, these watch-alongs. I live a very busy life, mate, so I haven't got time to do the predictions league or the fantasy football as well. So I've joined the sweepstakes, and I'm leaving it there, mate. It's very busy, as Croatia nearly in there, but a challenge there by Kyle Walker. For me, I'm not a massive Kyle Walker fan. I don't rate him. Personally, it's a big controversial opinion, but I would have preferred them to pick Trippier right back and Chilwell at left back, probably. But it's Gareth's choice. It's going to be interesting to see. Let us know your predictions in the comment section below as well. I also want to say, obviously, with the Denmark versus Finland game yesterday, we saw those shocking scenes with Christian Eriksen collapsing on the field of play. So my thoughts and prayers are with Christian Eriksen and his family at this time, and everyone at Let's Talk Sport wishes him a full and speedy recovery from his illness, and we hope that he fully recovers and is on the pitch again very soon, if obviously that's possible. Free kick for Croatia in their own half. Perisic fouled. Perisic is a very good player that I rate highly. Would have liked to have seen him in the Premier League at some point. There's still a chance, but it's Croatia just controlling the ball in their own half. Ball out to Vasalko on the right hand side. Vasalko challenged by Sterling. Sterling wins possession. Plays it. Oh, he's giving the ball away there to Modric. Modric goes down. The ball is with Vevic. Back to Modric. And he slipped it forward. Kovacic on the left hand side. Back to Kovacic again. Modric. Croatia starting to control the ball a little bit. Modric. Kovacic. Kovacic. Chance. Twisted turning. Doesn't quite get the ball. England regroup with Foden. Modric. That's 1 past 2. Modric inside the penalty area. And Rebic has a shot, but the referee already blown. For handball, I think, against Modric. Yeah, handball for Modric. Ball flicked off his foot and then clipped his arm. Me angry with that decision was Modric. Oh no, he wasn't handball, it's a free kick, I think. The referee, I don't get what the referee's done there. He's just given a drop ball to Croatia and Modric was clean through. That made no sense. Bizarre, and the ball across to Fisalko now has gone out of play. Statko Dalic, the Croatian manager, shown there on the touchline. Very casual today. Blazer t-shirt and tracky bottoms. As Trippier throws the ball forward into Sterling. Sterling can drive forward and play in Foden with his Gascoigne-like hair. He cuts inside. It's Foden! He's hit the post! And it's come back out and Croatia clear. But it's only as far as Walker on the right-hand side. It's Tyrone Mings. Roar goes up around Wembley. It's Foden. Oh, Foden's so close then to opening the scoring for England. It's Foden on the right-hand side again. Inside to Mings. Back to Walker. It's played back again. Rice on the ball. Mings. All the way back to Pickford. Don't forget everyone to, if you're new to the channel that's watching, thanks to everyone that's watching the video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the channel. Oh dear, what was that from Walker? And he's played it straight to Modric. Modric to Rebic. Rebic deflects, shot deflects and scoops up into the arms of Pickford. Easy take for the England goalkeeper there. And he bowls it out quickly to Mings. Trippier. He pings a long ball down. And he's played in Sterling here. No, oh, Sterling didn't quite have the legs to get onto that. Long ball. Just showing a replay. It all stems from an England throw in their own half. It's thrown into the middle of the park where Sterling gallops forward. It's Foden, takes a couple of touches, cuts inside, bends a left-footed shot. It cannons off the inside of the post and back out and away. Great effort that is from Foden. He's so unlucky not to be scoring, and England should be 1-0 up after 6 minutes. Look at the replay. Kramaric goes down in the middle of the park. Croatia can regain possession. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here with the referee. I think he's given a free kick. Oh no, he hasn't given anything, so I don't know why the camera is panning on it. And the ball's played forward now for England. It's now for Mason Mount down the left hand side. Mount battling with Vida. Mount. A little bit of trickery. To Sterling. For the step overs. Finds Mount. Mount plays it into Kane. Kane goes down, but it's into Raheem Sterling. It's Sterling! It's blocked by Coletta Carr, and it's out for a corner. What play that was. Is he? Oh, he's onside. He is onside, Sterling. The Croatian arms went up, but he was just narrowly onside. He comes inside and he tries to pull it back from his left onto his right, but as he does that, Coletta Carr gets across to make the challenge and put the ball out for a corner. Mason Mount stands over this corner for England. Whips it in. It's headed back down. And it's struck and it's in! Oh, and it's out and away. Volleyed back in there by Phillips. And it was saved really well there by Livakovic. I thought it was in. With the drive on the edge of the penalty area, the ball seemed to get lost in the shade. But all I saw was it rebound back out and away for Croatia point of view. But I thought once Phillips had hit that, I thought that was going goalwards. And the ball's played down the left hand side to Mount. Mount inside to Sterling. Sterling Has to force back all the way to Declan Rice, who can find Walker. Walker to Foden on the right hand side. Teasing Perisic inside. Again. Stones. He's closed down quickly. Plays it to Walker, who's closed down by Kramaric, who gets it back to Stones again. Stones in the middle of possession. Plays it to Foden on the right hand side. His shots, so his pass is deflected off. Out for an England throw. Just a replay of that flip shot. It stayed hit and it was going. It was going. Slipped through the legs of Jude Kalashnikov. The ball's whipped in. Headed up, out and away by Croatia. Phillips takes a touch and brings it down in the middle of the park. Under pressure, he's done really well there. Well done, Calvin Phillips, to keep possession under pressure from two Croatian players. He finds it to Mings, he finds Walker. Back to Mings again. Rice. 10 minutes gone here at Wembley. It's England 0, Croatia 0. Sterling. Inside. Great turn by Mason Mount. Opens up the body. Finds Phillips, who finds... No, that's poor from Kyle Walker. That's an easy touch. He should be bringing that down, taking a touch. But no, it was lazy, it was laboured, and the ball goes out of play for a Croatian throw on the far side. England back in possession. Mings to Trippier, all the way back to Jordan Pickford in his own goal. He launches it long. Headed out and away though. Foden, Kane touches it down to Foden. It's Foden with his trickery again. Plays it out to the edge of the penalty. Oh, the pass wasn't accurate enough for Mount. So Mount has to play it to Sterling. Croatia can regroup now. It's back to Mount, back to Sterling again. And he loses possession. Modric is quick in there. And it's Kramaric. Brozovic. Back to Veselko. Kovacic. And Brozovic under pressure is forced to play the ball out, and it's an England throw just shy of the 18-yard box. It's a lively start to this game. The Trippier trots forward to take this throw. Throws it into towards the penalty area. Mount takes the touch and brings it down. Finds it back to Trippier. Kane heads it. It's an easy chest down by Kalashnikov, and he'll glide out of defence. Touched inside again. Croatia playing out from the back for Selko. Ball into the middle of the park. Flicked, header back. Kramaric, he's lost. He's about to lose possession, but Veselko beat Mount to the ball. Flick forward. Kramaric, Modric, battling with Rice. Manages to retain possession. Modric to Brozovic. Brozovic just taking his time on the ball. Back to Modric. Boos ring around Wembley every time there's a Croatian touch on the ball. Brozovic. Croatia just trying to slow down the ball. Kalashnikov, Vida. Back to Kalashnikov again, linked with a move to Liverpool last January, which didn't materialise in the end. Across to the left-hand side, the ball played forward. A good touch in there from Stones to deny Kramaric from getting on the ball. And he plays it to Trippier. Trippier to Mount, back to Trippier again. England strong in possession. Just maintaining the flow of the game. Back to Mings again. Across to Stones. Stones in possession again. Back to Mings. England just trying to control possession of this game, and they've sent a long ball forward. That's an easy take by Veselko, or should have been, but he's headed it straight to Mount, who's found Sterling. Sterling dancing on the ball, plays it back to Trippier. And then England go all the way back to Mings again. Tyler Mings. Sterling. Back to Mings again. Rice. England just dictating the flow of the game, controlling the ball, keeping possession, moving Croatian shirts about. Ball flick forward. Headed clear. Sjanko to Brozovic. Back to Vida. And he has to go all the way back to the goalkeeper, Livakovic, who launched it long, flicked on. Like Kramovic, but Revic can't get there because Stones is there, quick to snuff out possession, and it's back into the possession of Jordan Pickford. And he launches it forward, looking for Foden, can't find him, and it's back with Croatia again. Brozovic. The flick there by Revic. He couldn't quite feed in. Kramovic. Stones is in possession for England. England just passing the ball about. Declan Rice. A quick 1-2 of Mount, and it's back to Stones again. Walker to the right of him, back to Stones. And it's Trippier again. Good ball, that is. First time for Sterling. Mount's touch wasn't quite there, but Vida's clearance was poor, and he's given it straight away to Phillips again. And it's Mount. Mount for England. Sterling. It's Mason Mount down the left again. Teasing for Salco. He's got Kane in support. His cross is deflected in towards Foden. Headed out and away as he's bullied by Brozovic on the edge of the penalty area. His possession, his clearance is not good enough, and it's Kane. He gets +1, but then he loses possession. Brozovic goes down, no free kick given, and Phillips goes down, and the free kick is given to England about 25 yards from goal, much to the disgust of the Croatian players. Now, I don't think Phillips has fouled Brozovic there. He's got the touch on the ball, but then Kovacic just comes in, doesn't get anywhere near the ball, and swipes out Phillips. So, yeah, right decision there by the referee, who's straight on top of it. Very central free kick, about 25-30 yards from goal. Trippier and Mount standing over it. Mings is also in the conversation. I don't think it's the sort of range where you can shoot from. For me, it's one of those where you've got to play the ball into the box. Mings was waved away, so it's going to be Mount or Trippier on this ball. Mount's taking a few steps back, so it looks like Trippier is going to be the man. Kieran Trippier plays it into the box. It's Kane, and he flicks it wide. Flag was up anyway. Yeah, he was offside. Good half a yard there. Good decision by the linesman. Put that flag up. It was poor touch from him anyway. Come off Revic's shoulder, actually. It wasn't a Kane header. Come off Revic's shoulder. He's back in there defending, but Kane was good half a yard offside to a free kick to Croatia inside their own penalty area, which is launched long down the field by Livakovic. Looking for Perisic. Walker battling. And it's a throw to England on the far side. Thrown forward by Walker. That's over everyone, and it's back in Croatian possession. As I have a cheeky J to her. Foden down the right hand side for England. Foden battling. Kovacic back in there. Kovacic of Chelsea. England regain possession. No. Phillips with the challenge, and he has the shot, which is tipped around the post, but the referee blew up for a foul on Kovacic. Let's have a look here. Oh yeah, that decision in the end. Look at the replay. First it looked like he'd won the ball, but he didn't get near it in the end. He's come around, he's caught Kovacic on the run. So Croatia have a free kick on the edge of their own penalty area. Quick challenge in there. No Mount. It's dispossessed for Salco. Mount. He's got Trippier in support. Trippier, quick touch, plays it right foot to the edge of the penalty area. He was looking for Kane, but there's a quick foot in there by Modric. England can regain possession though. Mount. Rice. Across the stones. But Croatian shirts are back there. And it's forced back to Rice again on the halfway line. He manages to find some space for Foden. Foden to Walker. Walker to Stones. He plays it back. Pickford. Mings. He walks it out from defence. And it's Sterling. Raheem Sterling. Flicks it inside to Kane. Harry Kane takes the touchdown to Mount. Mason Mount flicks it forward. And Raheem Sterling's in here. Raheem Sterling touch. He can feed it. No, his ball across the box was poor. And neither could fill it, so Foden get on the end of it. Croatia had it clear, but only get as far as Walker. Walker to whip it in. Cleared out on the way by Kaleta, left-footed. Croatia heads it down. Oh, sorry, Revic heads it down for Croatia. His ball to Modric wasn't good enough. Walker. Across to Mings. England starting to spread the play, starting to pile on more pressure. Trippier plays it inside to Mount. He's been lively this game. Mount gets past one, gets past two, has to play it to Sterling. He's had to Captain Kane, who finds Trippier, who finds Sterling again, who's back to Trippier. Even Trippier back to Sterling. Even Trippier again. And he goes back to his own half to Tyrone Mings. Thank you to everyone that's watching this game so far. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, please. "22 minutes gone, still England 0, Croatia 0, but England have had the better of the chances in the first half. The ball plays across to Fasalko on the right hand side. Can Croatia gallop forward? He's got past Sterling. Sterling's getting back at him now. He's down forward. Oh, he's gone down onto a challenge. Nothing given. Nothing given. As England play it forward. But Kane can't find it and it's back in Croatian hands. I should say possession and Vida. This is football, not handball. Modric. Shahid Shah says England to win 2-1 against Croatia. Good luck. Well, so far they're dominating, but it's difficult. Modric goes down onto a challenge. The referee says no free kick. Modric still on the deck as England bring it forward. But the 1-2 between Kane and Foden doesn't pay off, and it's back with Croatia. Vida. Brozovic. Across. Again. To Gavardio. And Croatia just maintaining possession here. Brozovic to Kovacic. Across to Fasalko. Fasalko plays a delightful ball there, and Mings heads it out and away. And it will be a Croatian throw just in line with the 18-yard box. The thing that's annoying me, or worrying me, should I say, for England at the moment is they're not picking up Luka Modric. They've not learnt from 2 years ago in that semi-final to keep an eye on Luka Modric, to keep a man on him. Luka Modric is just popping up here, there, and everywhere. Even at the age of 35, he's still all over that football pitch and still dictating the play when Croatia are in possession. It's Gavardio. Well, that ball was pointless and wasteful. He cuts inside and hits the ball, and it's just nowhere near any players in outball, close to the corner flag more than anything. As the BBC show a replay of Phil Foden's chance early on. He's cut inside. He may have taken a nick off the defender. It's cannoned off the inside of the post and came back out and away. And Southgate in his suit jumping up and down on the touchline, thinking he'd seen England lead. As Pickford launches the ball long down the field. Searching for Sterling on the left hand side. Ball goes out of play for an England throw. As it's headed out and away by Fisalco. Fisalco currently of Inter Milan, I believe. Let me just double check that one. Sterling, it's a very, very optimistic shot from range. Atletico Madrid, sorry, yeah, he was at Inter Milan at one point. He's at Atletico Madrid, he's back at Atletico. Big Croatian community. I've seen Croatia play live. They play some good football. I watched them in a friendly against Brazil at Anfield in 2018 ahead of the World Cup. Brazil won that game 2-0, but it was quite an entertaining game of football. Both sets of fans were very, very nice and made it an enjoyable occasion. And both teams played very good, attractive football that day. It's Fisalco. He's got past Rice. He's got past Sterling, the ball across the box, and it's struck on Perisic, mistimes his volley, and the ball scoots up and wide. That's that goal. Croatia, first real moment, and it was a dangerous one. As Fisalco got past two, he got past Phillips, and Trippier down the right hand side, or England's left, Croatia's right, and the ball's flipped across the box. No one gets on the end of it, and then Perisic, right footed volley, just doesn't quite connect properly and it goes wide. Shahid Shah says, "How are you, Joe? Give me a high five." Hi, mate. It's high fives, boy. I'm not bad, thanks, mate. Hope you're well. Thanks for joining us today and watching the stream. Let us all know where you're watching this from today. Obviously, I'm watching it from the UK. Modric is in possession in the middle of the Croatian half. Guardiola, and it's back inside. Kletekar to Brozovic to Modric again. And he's played it forward to Guardiola again. Guardiola teasing Foden, teasing Phillips, plays it back again. It's in possession. Kovacic to Modric, spreads it across the right hand side to Fisalco. Not really any support, he has to play it inside again. Modric pops up again. The ball deflects in to Kramaric, Fisalco on the right hand side. Fisalco teasing Trippier, whips a left footed ball in. I've got too much on it and Gavardio can't get a touch there. Croatia have had about 5 minutes here. Looking to switch the play from one side to the other. Trippier right. Trippier's ball deflects and Pickford collects. And bowls it out to the right hand side to Walker. Walker. It's in the middle of the park here. And what the hell was that? Plays it to no one and it goes out of play for Croatia for a very cheap Croatian throw. That's poor from Kyle Walker. Absolutely awful. It's a simple pass across to Kieran Trippier. And he somehow manages to find no one. The ball's played forward. Mings. Strong enough to see it out, despite the claims of a corner from Rebic. I think it don't go out of play just before Mings got the touch on that. Scotland versus Czech Republic tomorrow. That's going to be an interesting game. And Spain against Sweden. As Croatia have a throw on the far side. It's thrown in and Croatia have possession. They have to go all the way back though to the halfway line with Vida. Kovacic. Or sorry, Brozovic. In towards Modric. Now it's Kovacic. Gavardiol. Perisic whips the ball in, it's deflected. Rebic can't get on the end of it. England get it clear as far as Brozovic to Kovacic. Inside. What's that? Next time England should win the match in the World Cup in the 2018 and should win the World Cup. Joe, do you... Oh, do I know the game? Yes, I know the game, yeah. World Cup semi-final. England led about 5 minutes, Kieran Trippier with a free kick. And then Perisic equalised for Croatia. Game went to extra time and Mario Mandzukic won it for Croatia in extra time. If memory serves me correctly, I might have got the Croatian goal scorers the wrong way round. No, I got the goal scorers the right way round. So I was right. Trippier in 5 minutes, Perisic 68 minutes, and Mario Mandzukic in the 109th minute. So yeah, I remember that match. England should have won it. They should have won it. They were poor. After scoring, Kane could have squared to Sterling to make it 2-0. He went alone himself, missed, and England just didn't take the rest of their chances. Second half, they were a bit lacklustre. Croatia come out all fired up in the second half. They had a habit during the World Cup of coming from behind to win football matches. They got the well-deserved equaliser on Perisic in 68 minutes, and then in extra time, they got a winner from Mario Mandzukic, and England had no answer to it. And obviously Croatia went to the final, got beat 4-2 by France in what was a... World Cup finals don't normally have that many goals. So for a 6-goal thriller in the World Cup final was pretty good. My prediction at the start of the tournament for the World Cup, you could probably find the video if you search far enough, on the channel, was that France would play Croatia in a World Cup final. People looked at me funny when I said Croatia, but I could see it happening. I said France would win the World Cup. And that went out true. I'm not going to lie, I was a little bit smug. But yeah, I was very proud of my prediction. I think I'm going to play it forward. Trippier looking for Foden. Foden, great touch. And he quickly dispatches it to Walker. That touch was poor from Walker. Slows down possession, and his pass was even worse. To try and find a City teammate. That was so bad from Kyle Walker. That touch, to show in the replay, that touch from Foden. Absolutely beautiful. But England and Croatia, they do have quite a big history of interesting matches. They played each other in the Euro 2004 group stages, England winning that one. Then we had 2008 World Cup qualifiers. I remember Croatia, England needed to win that last game to qualify for Euro 2008. And they ended up succumbing to, I believe it was a 3-1 defeat. Scott Carson had a howler that day, and Steve McLaren, that game's remembered by Steve McLaren standing in the rain with a cup of coffee in one hand, an umbrella with another, just staring into space, and that inspired the headline of The Wally with the Brolly. Then they played each other in World Cup qualifiers for 2010 World Cup, where England got revenge and won 4-1. Steven Gerrard scoring twice instead of Frank Lampard get a brace as well. Obviously, they faced each other in 2018 World Cup semi-final. Oh, and the Nations League, Nations League game as well, or qualify, should I say, as well. England needed to win that one to qualify for the tournament, and they did. They won 2-1 with a late goal from Harry Kane. It's a shame that they did nothing when they actually got to the major tournament. Well, major tournament. It's really just glorified friendlies. With all due respect to the side, the likes of Portugal who won the inaugural Nations League, I just don't see the point in it. It's just literally just glorified friendlies. Anyway, this is the Euros. The Euros is here. Euro fever is at an all-time high. As Mings is in possession for England, back to Pickford. He plays it across the Stones. Rice to Trippier to Mount. Let us know in your comments below how far do you think these two teams will go? How far do you think England and Croatia will go in the tournament? I do see both sides getting out the group, so. It's across to Trippier to Sterling. Sterling past 1, past 2. Keeps him going. Plays it inside to Foden, who loses possession on the edge of the penalty area. And Croatia managed to get it clear. Kramaric in possession on the left. He's gone down under a challenge. He's got told to get to his feet by the referee. And England can bring it forward. Phillips to Mount. To Sterling again. He's causing trouble for Croatia. Mings. Walker. Across. Oh, all the way back to Jordan Pickford again. To Stones. Walker. Pickford. Mings. Come on, we need something to spark this game a bit more. We need another goal scoring opportunity. We need a goal. It's Mings. It's had to Sterling. Kane. Kane past 1, past 2. Challenge put in there, and Phillips is in possession. He plays it across to the right hand side to Walker, back inside to Stones. That's to Mount. Inside to Sterling. Back to Mings and back to Sterling again. And back to Mings again. Right. Trippier. And he's played a delightful ball forward. Oh, Phillips was free, but the flag's gone up for offside there. I thought he was in there. A delightful ball there. The timing just wasn't quite right. It's close, he's just a little bit offside there. Don't hesitate to comment below or ask any questions. We've got more Let's Talk Sport content, more Euro content planned in the coming days on Let's Talk Sport. The Euros kicked off with Italy beating Turkey 3-0 on Friday night, and then we had obviously Wales drawing 1-1 yesterday with Switzerland, Finland beating Denmark 1-0, and we had Belgium 3-0 wins against Russia. It's a bit weird with the England squad today. No Chilwell, no Sancho in the squad. I don't really know why. Don't understand it. Unless there is injuries, but it doesn't appear to be the case. Gone to the commentators on the TV. They've all sent long. England regain possession. No, they lose it out again. Salko, Modric, Acosta Brozovic of Inter. Looks at what a ball that is to Gavardio. Takes it inside to Kramaric, Gavardio, and it's in towards Pickford. Five minutes to go until half time. England 0, Croatia 0. Gone a bit flat, a bit boring this game. I'm trying to sound excited at moments, but it's gone a bit very flat, very boring. In what's become too England fashion, but then again, as I say that, the ball's played forward. It's Sterling. He's gone down on the edge of the penalty area. And handball. Handball against Kalasicar, though. I thought he'd gone handball against Sterling then on the edge of the penalty, but it's handball against Kalasicar. Yellow card for the Croatian. Yeah, a free kick right on the edge of the penalty area. Kieran Trippier territory. Slightly left of the D. Kieran Trippier's only England goal was against Croatia. And that's a free kick from a similar position. With Mount Trippier standing over the ball. Come on, England. Trippier, and straight into the wall. All that build up and he smashes it straight into the wall. Straight into Ivan Perisic, to be precise. The ball's thrown in quickly to Sterling. And the flag is up. Poor ball out by Pickford. Shocking. Croatian throw. Yeah, as Luke Talent says in the Let's Talk Sport WhatsApp group, no Sancho on the bench. Does that mean that he's finalising his move to Manchester United, Jamie? And Seb says he's going to do a drinking game where every time Jermaine Genius says in the commentary, kind of, he's going to take a drink. So he'd probably end up drunk. There's a couple of challenges. 1 past 1 past 2. Where is it? And Mings puts in a challenge. Goes down. Just Mings and wins a free kick. England 0, Croatia 0 with about a minute to go till half time. Pickford launches it long down the field. Flicked on by Kane. Foden can't get there, ahead of Carr. Flicked on by Kane, can't find Foden. Vaselko launches it long down the field over the halfway line. A ball out of play for an England throw on the halfway, and it's half time. England 0, Croatia 0. Well, that was interesting, wasn't it? That was exciting. The other lads are happy they haven't put themselves down to cover this game. Very boring game of football. Very encouraging football, Gary Lineker? I don't think so. It's a very boring game of football. Oh, they're talking through their backside. Shearer and Lineker saying that it's very good for England. I'm sorry, but no, it's not. It's appalling. Same old story of all England, chance after chance, not finishing them. So yeah, boring game of football so far. England 0, Croatia 0. Excuse me whilst I just update the Twitter. So yeah, let us know your thoughts on that half so far, everyone. It's England 0, Croatia 0. Yeah, it's very boring. A boring game so far. People, Lampard and Shearer and Lineker and Cole talk about how well England have been doing this half. They started off very brightly, Foden hitting the post, and Sterling having an effort as well, and seeing with Phillips, but they've not taken the chances, and since then, as the half grew on, it seemed to peter out a little bit. I think that's the problem with England. They don't score too many, and if they don't take the chances early on, they seem to just fade off a bit. So that's the only problem I've seen. It's not been an amazing game so far. They should arguably be a goal up, though. I know this sounds like I'm contradicting myself, but I don't know what's happening in this game. Really, Croatia have done all right on the counter attack. They caused a few problems for England, but at the end of the day, if England don't win this game of football, it's their own fault because they didn't take chances early on. Stu Davis, there's me, mate. Stu, yeah, Stu, how you doing, mate? There's Big Joe, mate. And I was like, right on, mate, right on. What do you think of this game so far, Stu? Because it's not particularly great, is it? Stu said England are lucky because there's no Dejan Lovren playing. Now, clearly, when you got the world's best defender not playing, it's got to be an advantage for England not having the best defender in the world playing. I'm surprised not to see him in the start 11. I don't think he's even on the bench, is he? Dejan Lovren. I was very surprised not to see him on the bench. Let me just double check because I don't think I saw him on the bench either. Nope, no Dejan Lovren on the bench either, so that's interesting as well. Darren says, what are you eating on this sweet life? On this sweet life, I am eating a Haribo giant strawberry. Yes, lads. Got a tub the other week from the Haribo shop on Cheshire Oaks. If you live near the area, I recommend. And Stu says, yeah, agreed with everything you said. Wasn't that keen on starting 11. Thanks, mate. Yeah, it's not particularly great 11, let's be honest. It doesn't make sense playing a right back at left back when you've got two left backs in the squad in Short and Chilwell, but Chilwell's not in the squad at all today. The 23-man squad, so I don't understand it. And I don't understand. As Stu said, yes, love the Haribo. Oh, you gotta love Haribo. Best sweets ever. And if Haribo want to sponsor the channel, feel free to get in contact with us because we'd love it. Kids and grown-ups love it show, so the wonderful world of Haribo. And really now talk about Scotland and their chance here, so it's going to be interesting. Do I think they'll get out the group? In all honesty, I don't. That's no disrespect to them. They're a good team. But I just think that England and Croatia will be ahead of them. Whether they're one of the best third place teams, I don't know. And Stu says hashtag Haribo. Yes. Darren also says yes, Queen. We've gone to pitch side now. Got Alex Scott and I think they said it was Caddy Somerton on pitch side at Wembley, near the England dugout. They said about how hot it is, you can't just use the heat as an excuse all the time. Can't use it as an excuse in my opinion. Apparently the England fans liked it when they saw Jack Grealish warm up, so will we see in the second half? I think we will. I think we will, personally. I've been disappointed in Harry Kane this afternoon. He's offered very little. Now Gary Lineker was asking Frank Lampard and his departure from Chelsea, and I'm just going to listen closely. So he's basically, just to summarise what he said, he won 52% of his matches, it says, as a Chelsea manager, but he said that he was disappointed to lose a job, but he said he's very proud of what happened in the first year, because it's very hard to come in when they'd lost Hazard and everything, and they had transfer ban and stuff. And he said the second year, the expectation levels just went up through the roof. He said every team had problems throughout the season at different points. He said Chelsea had problems in January, he lost his job. They asked him what did he think about Chelsea in the Champions League. He said Chelsea fans and players should be happy. He says he's not going to try and take any credit for it because it's all down to Tuchel. But he said he was happy to see him win it, but he said it was quite hard at the same time because obviously he was there for the early stages of the competition and lost his job. But he said he's happy with his life, and he says as a manager he looks back on it and he thinks he could have done things differently. But he said, yeah, regarding Frank Lampard, he said that he's quite happy at the moment with his life, and I reckon he'll be in management again soon anyway. talk about how Rio now talk about on the TV about how Rashford should come in the second half. If I was England, I'd look at Grealish's fit. I'd bring Grealish on as well as my subs. Got to look at a forward positions. Probably I'll probably have to go Ferdinand. Maybe look at Rashford. See what he can do. He can finish. He can score goals, can't he? So got to look at that, I suppose. I don't know. Really, I thought Bowden's done alright. I'm not a massive Bowden fan, but I think he's a young player with great potential. But I don't think he's the finished product yet, and I think there's a lot being made of him at the moment, and I think there's a lot of pressure to take on for the young lad. As regards to what plays, maybe I've been very disappointed in Harry Kane today. He's offered very little up front. Some people might argue, oh, but he hasn't been getting the what's it called? Hasn't been getting the supply. No, he's not been getting the positions, and he's not offered much when he's got on the ball. As soon as he's got the ball, he's lost it. So very disappointed. In Harry Kane. As the second half is about to get underway with Croatia in possession. And it is. We're back underway. The second half at Wembley Stadium. England and Croatia. England 0, Croatia 0. So let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you're new to the channel and you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. This is a foul in the middle of the park on Kramaric, and Croatia have a free kick. Another foul by Phillips. Alvin Phillips of Leeds United. That's it, Brozovic, Kovacic, across to Patalko, who plays it across to Kaletakar. He plays in Perisic. Perisic down the left. His cross is out of play. The flag was up already for offside. If I was Croatia, I'm going to look to get the ball out to the left-hand side to Perisic a lot more, because when he has got the ball on that left-hand side, he has caused so many problems for Kyle Walker, the England right back. I know people might think, well, as I said at the start of the video, I'm not a fan of Kyle Walker. He has struggled today. He's struggled in possession. He's been losing the ball. Quite often he's been losing the ball. And he's looked tame. Possession. Oh, the challenge has gone in there. It's a yellow card. For Kovacic, I believe it was. Yeah, yellow card for Kovacic. A foul on his Chelsea teammate Mason Mount. He flies in there. He does get a touch on the ball, but he follows through with lots of power in that challenge and catches Mount. So I can understand why the referee has given a free kick there and a yellow card. He's laughing. It's right to Mings. Pass to the left to Sterling. That's 1 past 2. Loses possession. Left the car. Selko inside, great touch. And the ball's played in for Revic. Mings does get a little bit of a touch on the ball. The Stones. And it's a throw into Croatia. Selko's going to take this throw in. Throw to Modric for Selko. And with ball in, right footed. Ball was poor in the end, easily cleared by Mings, but England lose it. No, they lost possession. It's all the way back to the goalkeeper. Levakovic. Wants to sit long down the field. And then Trippier. Oh, what are you doing there? And Pickford has to rush out quickly. As Trippier's backwards header was poor. And Rebic was nearly in there. He puts a hand out to apologise to his England teammate. Stones Walker to Trippier. Mings to Trippier. To Mings to Stones. England going from left to right, Croatia right to left this half. Trippier, Rice, England just playing the ball about. It's Walker. Kane loses possession to Perisic to Brozovic. Brozovic back to Kalitakar, to Vida, to Brozovic. Modric goes down to a challenge. Free kick, Croatia on the halfway line. Modric trotting forward, dictating the play for Croatia when he's on the ball. Kovacic to Brozovic. Back to Kovacic again. Kovacic to Modric. Modric in possession again. Telling his Croatia players to get forward, and he's cut inside past 1, past 2. Under pressure from Foden, but plays a delightful ball to the right hand side to Vaselko. Vaselko. Still Vaselko back to Modric. He finds Kramaric. He finds Kovacic. He throws it out to the left hand side. To Gvardiol. Kovacic. Vaselko just keeps it in, but then it's tackled by Trippier, and Trippier can dart forward for England. Getting chased back by Vaselko, who does catch up with him eventually. But Trippier's still in possession, and he flicks it inside to Kane. Takes a touch and finds Foden on the right hand side. Foden driving forward. Foden. Nope, that's poor. Walker. Foden again. Stops in possession again. Back to to Walker again, sorry. He finds Stones. Mings. Trippier. Sterling. As well inside Kane. Okay. Oh, that's poor from the England captain. His pass was poor. Trying to slip in Sterling. Modric has gone down. He wins a free kick inside the Croatian half. Another foul by Phillips. He can't be far away from a booking. Skeletor car. Modric. Damilaj Vida. Brozovic. Croatia does maintain possession. All white shirts behind the ball. This is Kalafkar. To Vida again. Vida. Modric. To the side. It's Kramaric. What a ball that is. To Perisic. Perisic. Foden and Walker doubling up. He gets past two, I think, finds Gvardiol. He finds Kramaric. Kramaric trying to find some space. Has to play to the right hand side to Modric. Modric goes from range and it's in towards Pickford, and Pickford parries and then manages to smother the loose ball. I just don't rate Jordan Pickford as a goalkeeper personally, myself, but there's not many options out there for England. Rice. Trippier, Rice. Walker, yeah. Modric, Foden. I'm getting confused now. Foden, Stones, Foden. Phillips. Across the Trippier. Don't forget, guys, to comment below and obviously like the video. Sterling loses possession and it's gone out for a throw. It's got Grealish warming up. And Jack Grealish's name's been called out and sung by the England fans. Rice. Mings. Stones. Kane. Phillips. Thing is, if you put Jack Grealish on, I think you've got to take Phil Foden off, possibly. That's the thing, I think you've got to take Foden off. The ball's forward. Phillips. It's Calvin Phillips. You can play in. It's Raheem Sterling! Yes! England lead! It's Raheem Sterling! He's played it through. What a ball that is by Phillips. Calvin Phillips gets past one, gets past two, and plays a delightful ball for Sterling in the centre, who manages to shrug off a Croatian defender in a right-footed shot through the goalkeeper Livakovic and into the back of the net. It's England 1, Croatia 0. They're just showing me replays. What a ball though, Phillips. What play? Shrugs off a couple of Croatian players. Plays through Sterling in. And he shrugs off a defender and rolls a right-footed shot through the goalkeeper and into the back of the net. It's England 1, Croatia 0. Pickford to Walker. England, this is the chance now for England to really grow and extend their lead in this game, show their dominance. Sterling. Just as I was saying about Raheem Sterling, England lead. Oh well. Stones. Mings. Rice. Here we go, England, here we go, it's lift off. As it's Trippier to Sterling. Shahid Shah says, Joe, who is your favourite snooker player if you watch the snooker? I'm going to be honest with you, mate, I don't watch snooker. I don't have a favourite snooker player because I'm not a snooker fan myself. I don't watch it, don't even play it. So I'm going to be completely honest with you, mate, I'm not interested in the snooker. I'm sorry, but I'm not interested in it. It's just not for me. I tried watching it once, but just couldn't get into it. Ball spread across the left hand side, touchdown by Mount. Mount past one, no, Bizalco gets in there. But he regains possession as Mason Mount from England. Trippier. Back to Rice. Back to Phillips again. Stones. Inside to Foden. Sterling. Sterling flips it to Mount. Mount, can England get a second? Ball across the box. It's Harry Kane! Oh, he's missed! Oh, has he missed that? The ball goes across the box to Kane at the far post. You thought he was going to score. It was a wonderful opportunity for the England captain. He normally gobbles those up as he's come across. He's got his right foot on it and spoons it wide and then clatters into the post. He's wriggling around in pain. The goalkeeper, Croatian goalkeeper, Livakovic is just checking that he's okay. That should have been 2-0. That should have been 2-0 for England. Harry Kane should be scoring there. The England medical staff are treating the England captain. Goose is sent out to warm up. Sterling getting instructions from Southgate. Kane's getting treatment at the moment. Cassell on the England bench. It looked like his hip clattered the post. Commentary team with Guy Mobley and Georgina say it was his ribs, but to me it looked like his hip. Oh, what a ball that was from Phillips. What a ball. And the finish by Sterling. Through the legs of Bizalco and around the goalkeeper Livakovic and into the back of the net. What a finish. Boy who grew up down the road about 5 minutes away from Wembley Stadium, gives England the lead in the Euros. Kane gets up and goes for a jog off the pitch and back on again. He's fine. England are fine. It's England 1, Croatia 0. With 62 minutes gone here at Wembley Stadium. Croatia bring it forward. Brozovic to Kovacic. Forward, and then back to Kovacic again. Vida. Car. Back to Brozovic. Kovacic. Now it's Brozovic. But we can't find Perisic in England. We gain possession. Walker to Foden to Phillips. Foden loses possession to Vardiol. And Croatia regain possession and maintain possession. Vardiol goes down after a challenge from Foden. Croatia still in possession, just playing on. They're leaving the man down. Oh, the referee stopped playing now books Foden. And boos him around Wembley. It was late. It was late by Foden. He has caught his on the toes. It's not enough to send him flying through the air and screaming like he did, but it's a sore one. Those are. Modric. Passalco. Headed out and away. Kane. Sterling. Sterling. He's gone down under a challenge from Brozovic. Referee says nothing doing. Croatia maintain possession. Sterling gets to his feet slowly, surely now, clutching his side. Ball played in Croatian hands. Kaleta. Brozovic to Kovacic. Brozovic. Costa right inside to Passalco. He can play it in, no, deflected. But it's Brozovic. Modric. Passalco. And it's struck by Brozovic. It's deflected down. Oh no, Rebic should have scored. He spun as a left-footed shot wide of the post, and Croatia should have equalised there against England. Chested down, left-footed strike, and doesn't quite catch it properly, and it's wide of the target. Kovacic forward for Croatia. In towards Brozovic, but he's tackled by Mason Mount, who can drive forward for England. He's gone down under a challenge from Brozovic. It's a free kick, about 25 yards from goal, and another Croatian booking. They must be collecting the cards this afternoon. Look at the stats. Those are the booking for England. Kaleta, Kovacic and Brozovic in the book for Croatia. England have a free kick. It's here in Trippier territory. It's Mason Mount's going to take it. It's up over the wall and it's just over the top of the crossbar. 67 minutes gone, England 1, Croatia 0. Modric, Kovacic, Kaleta. Brozovic, Kaleta again. Croatia just in possession, but Mount pressurises Brozovic, but it's out for goal kick, and Marcus Rashford is getting readied on the bench. And Croatia readying in their substitutes as well, they're readying too. Vlasic and Prikalo for Croatia look to come out, and Marcus Rashford for England. Croatia have a corner. Rogertson's over it, whips it in. It's the edge of the penalty area and it's volleyed in towards goal and it's well wide by Brozovic. Brozovic has now been hooked. Brozovic off, Vlasic on. And Pravic off, Bacalo on. And 3-0 England for Marcus Rashford. Modric. Costa for Salko, Croatia back in possession. Inside. Karic. And look out, so we've got Kovacic. Costa Vlasic. Ball whipped in. It's headed on. Oh, and Perisic couldn't quite get there around Kyle Walker. He goes down the halfway line under another challenge softly again. Oh, maybe actually, maybe not. Maybe Kalekar did barge into the back of him. I haven't been impressed with how he came to these, offered very little going forward, and then when he did have that one opportunity at the far post, he did mess up the opportunity where he should be scoring. Trippier forward. He's dropped down. Oh! And Sterling with the volley. Doesn't get over it, he lofts it high and over the top of the crossbar. John Stones has gone down injured for England. Looks just to be cramp, I think. Less than 15 minutes to go, still 1-0 to England. Croatia in possession with Modric and Kovacic. Costa for Salko. Kovacic again. Moves it forward. Gets the ball out to the left hand side to Perisic. Not really got him on the ball enough this game, Croatia. Guardiol, Kovacic, Modric. Vida. Vlasic, the substitute. There's a Croatia throwing. Nevic. Oh, from Salko and I think it was Rice that got in there just to stop it going. To Perisic. That's Croatia to make another change. Nevic is off and Pekovic is on. Sterling's coming off for England by the looks of it, is he? Ah. he's just getting high five for winning the challenge. Another Croatian free kick on the halfway line, this time close to the touchline. Got a foul by Trippier. Ball played across to Car. It's a car to Bardiol. Inside to Kovacic. Petkovic loses possession and Rashford picks it up for England and tries to find Kane. Croatia win it. And the pass back to Vida. The car was nearly too short, but Vida just gets there ahead of Kane. Modric. Costa Passalco again. Croatia surprisingly lack that sharpness up front today, as it's Guardiola. Petkovic. Passalco. England crowd out and get it clearing away. They've given it a push back to Croatia. Modric. Kovacic and Chelsea. And he's just played shit out play to no one. As England prepared Jude Bellingham to come on, the youngster. Young Englishman who plays his football in Germany and for Borussia Dortmund. This could be England's youngest ever player at a European Championship. He comes on for the England captain Harry Kane. Doesn't look happy, does Harry Kane? Sterling gets the armband. Bellingham wins the ball. And the ball's played long, but there's too much on it for Rashford. It needs to take the goalkeeper, Livakovic. Guardiola. Kovacic. Vida. Passalco. Car plays it across to Perisic. His cross comes shot. Caused Pickford a bit of trouble then, who collects it just under his bar. Another Croatian substitute pending. And retakes Modric. He wins a free kick. Another foul by Phillips. Kovacic is off and Pasalic is on for Croatia for another change. Five minutes to go, England 1, Croatia 0. Raheem Sterling's goal and 57 minutes separating the sides. And Pickford just kicks the ball straight out of play for throw into Croatia. Shabalko throws forward. Got a comment below that says, do you watch the cricket? England lost the next test match against New Zealand today. Do you know much about cricket? I know a little bit about cricket, I don't really watch it myself, and not surprising that England lost to New Zealand because they're one of the best teams in the world. Here comes the cricket. Croatia in possession. Vlasic winning a throw. Oh, sorry, Bekovic winning a throw in. Salko to Brekalo. The ball's going to be shepherded out of play by Mings for a goal kick. It's a head injury here, play will stop. Vida and Bellingham have clashed heads. Both have gone up for the ball at the same time. Bellingham wins the header and then Vida heads the back of Bellingham's head. There's one that will sting. Vida's back to his feet, but they're just being a medical staff are just checking Bellingham over. As Dominic Calvert-Lewin gets ready from the bench. You're going to play the ball forward quickly. Trippier trying to find Mount, but the ball's out, play for a goal kick for Croatia. Croatia in possession with Kaleta, Vida, Selko. The clock ticks on to 90. How many minutes of added time have we got? Four minutes. The ball's forward. Perisic, but nobody's in the centre of this very close to the box. It's an easy take for Pickford. Commentary team saying Kyle Walker's been defensively solid. I think they're watching a completely different game of football. The ball's gone out of play, there will be a substitution. We will get to make that change, and it's Raheem Sterling who will make way for Calvert-Lewin. Fair play to Sterling, he has played well. As Calvert-Lewin comes on for the final couple of minutes. A bit of a slip whilst clearing that ball. Ardell, Modric, Vida, Vida, sorry, Salko. Croatia maintain possession, trying to get that equaliser. Modric, forward, flicked on. And it's towards Petrovic, and Pickford's out there and collects the ball. Not long left now, about 10 seconds to play of added time. England 1-0 up here and set to open their Euro campaign with 1-0 victory over Croatia. Launched long by Walker. Bellingham loses possession, but Croatia in on possession. Livakovic, Vida. Launch forward, whistles blowing around Wembley. Ball's flicked on. Croatia have a throw. You need to be quick with it. Gone 30 seconds over the minimum of added time. Perisic launches it forward. It's headed down and away. And it's just spun on the volley. And it's well over the top of the crossbar. And England have done it. England have won their opening group game of Euro 2020 1-0. Raheem Sterling with the only goal. So the full-time whistle's gone here at Wembley. England 1, Croatia 0. A wonderful goal by Raheem Sterling. Calvin Phillips played quite well today. Surprise selection for England. Played well in the middle of the park. Set up Raheem Sterling when he held off two Croatian players. Played the ball through and Sterling held off the defender and slotted a right-footed shot past the goalkeeper into the back of the net. England win the game 1-0. This has been your watch along of England versus Croatia. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe for future content. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all very soon.